Okay then, Raiders, we are back. We've got loads to go over today as Embark teases a new patch update likely to come tomorrow. We've also got to talk about the cash coins that are counting towards your project and expedition stash values. We need to take a look at some other things that are coming from community managers over on Discord as bugs and glitches are ramping up massively. This is a large one to take a look into, as we've also got to talk about the state of the game right now, and there's a few clips that I need to show you that I'm not too sure you're going to believe it. Nonetheless, if you haven't already, smash that beautiful like button and subscribe, but with post notifications turned on, it'd be greatly appreciated. Make sure you check out our incredible sponsor, GamerSupps, the company that offer esports athletes and gamers alike with the most effective and healthy energy drink option, and we've now got our own tinned alternatives with a ginormous sale when you use code CloudPlays at checkout, link in the description. And if you want to get your hands on a free copy of the game, or if you want to get hold of some Raider tokens instead, then all you have to do is head down to the comment section and put in any colored love heart you wish, and it'll enter you in. We're going to be announcing the winner on that one with the next patch update video, so make sure you stay tuned to it. But that being said, let's dive into the game and see what's happening right now inside of Arc Raiders. So with it being Wednesday, meaning that the likelihood is that we're likely to see a patch update tomorrow with a store update at some stage tomorrow as well. Embark has the natural messages asking if there are any patches coming our way. Embark responded with the message saying maybe, so whether that means we're going to receive anything later tonight or potentially tomorrow, which is probably the more likely option, I would stay tuned to the channel because we're going to be bringing out the patch update video the moment that it drops. Now, hopefully there is a lot of things inside of this patch update. There's a lot of things that need fixing, a lot of things that need sorting out, and a lot of problems that players are having right now. Now, moving on from that, community manager Lily had responded to a very interesting message actually with regards to the project expedition stash value. As we all know, that is definitely a piece that is a lot of people's progress at this point in time. Somebody stated, do you know if the cash and coins are counting towards the project's expedition stash value? Would be good to know if we should hoard items in storage or if it's safe to sell. Now, community manager Lily responded with, yep, that the skill points are rewarded based on the stash plus the wallet at the time of departure. So that is very, very helpful indeed, because it means that you guys can go ahead and get that sell issued. After that, though, we also had to talk about some more stuff with regards to the tracking issues and tracking cheaters. As right now, people are seeing that there are more cheaters than ever. You're going to see some clips at the later end of the video. But community manager Birdie did state that they have been working on it by tracking cheats and investigating. They are keeping a hold of what they can do, so make sure that you are reporting it in-game if you ever do notice it. These games are always quite obviously pretty renowned for cheaters, mainly because there's a high risk, high reward. So if people can eradicate the risk, well, then they just end up with the reward. So it does not surprise me that this is a problem that we're walking into right now. One thing that does surprise me that we're still trying to deal with right now is the completion of certain quests, as there are a complete quest bugs that have been completely knocked off, because if they've gone in with a certain card allocated for the quest and being killed, the card will obviously be gone. It doesn't restart the quest and doesn't give it to you. Now, community manager Lirinor actually stated that they are aware and have received many reports of this problem previously. Please make sure that you use the search function in order to avoid duplicates, because they are getting so many requests in their bug report system. They've already collected the info and forwarded it to the team. In the meantime, the key can be found randomly in loot during raids. So as of right now, if you are stuck on those quests because of the key cards, well, you're actually just going to be stuck on that quest because of the key cards. Until they rectify this one, hopefully in the next patch update, this is a problem that we'll see for the foreseeable. Now, while we're talking about cheaters, this clip right here is something that you guys definitely need to see. At the moment, there are so many reports with regards to this sort of stuff that the team are working tirelessly to try and get it done. Make sure that if you guys do come across this, that you are reporting the player individually, and make sure you report the fact that there is a problem with it, because just posting it into the Discord isn't actually going to resolve it. It doesn't help at all, to be completely honest. As we can see here from a message coming from Lirinor, that actually if you can, then make sure you're in the menu, press escape, go to the recent tab and right click on the player in question, then choose report. is something that you definitely need to do, because these glitches, these cheaters, these hackers, they all need to be stopped, because otherwise what we're going to end up with is a game where people are just not happy and don't trust being inside of their lobby with the high grade loot. And a really random thing for those of you guys using Power A controllers, there is a known issue for the Power A controllers right now where the triggers that are set to full depth, the anvil will actually function correctly. But with the other 2 trigger depth settings, the triggers don't press far enough for the input to actually register. Now, you can obviously adjust those, but until they get a resolution behind it, make sure if you are using a Power A controller to make sure that you've got the full depth enabled. Now, we're going to talk about something right now because a subscriber, Lewis, has actually sent me a clip of something that he experienced inside of the game. Now, you've actually seen exactly how this can go via the gameplay in the background already in this video, but this clip right here was something that I've never ever seen before. If you guys have ever thought what it would be like to be in a complete free-for-all battle royale style inside of Arc Raiders, well, this is it right here. I've never seen so many players all trying to backstab and third-party kill each other in my life. There are handfuls of these games happening left, right, and center, and it's been an absolute nightmare just recently as people are reaching that max level status. They've got everything that they need to, and they just are hunting for blueprints. So after a little bit of boredom, they're all just shooting on sight, and that seems to be the way that it's all moving forward. This clip right here is pretty much the biggest telltale of exactly how this can go, where by the end of it, there is literally about 6 or 7 people all crawling around after third parties are just running rampant, one after the other. It's really, really sad to see, but hopefully the game doesn't seem to lead into that one for much longer, because we're also seeing this problem with matriarchs and queens. We did see this a little bit at the beginning, but more people wanted to get the queen done, whereas now, after so many people have done the activations and completed those queen kills and the matriarch kills, people have realized that actually I don't need to go through that aggro of actually shooting the matriarch. I can just kill the players around it and come out with just as much loot. And this is exactly what this one here is stating, where this is the matriarch fight as an overall and what it is that you'll experience if you try to do it. It's really frustrating, but we need something a little bit more widespread, something where players won't come across each other all so often. And even then, I think that it'll still be a problem, but maybe doing what the Division did and having like a rogue on and off setting so that you can turn on rogue to enable the PvP, I think is pretty damn important. It worked really well in the Division. Maybe it's something that they could issue in here. Until then, though, people are asking for the next map to be the complete opposite of Stellar Montis. Thousands of people have upvoted this post right here, as you can see, a region so dangerously populated with Ark that it is basically a cooperative PvE raid. We obviously have Stellar Montis. It is the PvPer's paradise. But besides the shredders, it is not really too difficult to get around the pops and the fireballs and the ticks that are around. It would be quite nice to have a primarily PvE area where it's so dense in Ark that PvPers don't want to risk their lives with Rocketeers being around every corner, and wide vast areas of just having that big area where you can still see everything around you. It's been a bit of a weird one, and hopefully that is something that comes through soon. We do know that we've got a new set of updates happening at some point in December over the next few weeks. No talk of a new map, so hopefully we'll see that in the early year 2026. Moving forward though, we've got our top comments to go over from the previous video. If you guys want to get involved with that, it is very, very simple. Head down into the comment section and just put anything that you like related to this video. The top voted will be the top comments for the next one coming up tomorrow, so make sure that you stay tuned to that one. Let's dive on in to see what it is that you guys had to say about our previous video where we showed off the game-breaking glitch, the new trials features, and future decks due to come in the future. This first one right here from Straw Hat Fool states, I'm trying my best to be friendly to everyone, but it's getting harder and harder. The darkness is growing. My only advice for you is to stay vigilant. Make sure if you do want to be friendly, then make sure that you have still got line of sight of that player. Don't ever just turn your back, because rats are a big thing inside of this game right now, and you can't really trust anybody. Or at least that's the statement that they're saying before they actually finish you off and knock you out. Don't trust anyone. Make sure that you are still being friendly if that's how you want to play the game, but just make sure that you may get shot in the back if you're not playing this one wary enough. Next up, this one states right here from Jeremy Curtis. pattern. I'm finding the PvP to be 100% totally random. Some night everyone shoots me right away, other nights everyone is friendly, and that goes for duos and for solos. Now for me personally, the solos are getting a lot worse. Anything more than a duo is definitely PvP areas. I can't really run around anywhere with a 2 or a 3 without jumping into a squad who just want to take me out and rinse my loot, especially if I'm utilizing some sort of weapon which has some sort of value. But the solos are slowly getting worse from my experience. I'm really intrigued by what your guys' experience is. This one had quite a high like ratio, so I'm going to presume a lot of you guys feel the same with this. And finally, this one right here coming from Rob10424 states, nice to see someone other than me with the game performance error icons popping up. I have great fiber connection with issues other than this game. I wish they'd fix their servers. Now, this is a problem that I see quite often. I don't know whether it's actually affecting my gameplay, as it seems pretty damn smooth and it doesn't seem like I'm having many issues with it. But what I will say is that icons pop up on the right-hand side very, very often with no real idea as to why. My speeds on my internet are pretty much flawless and I don't have any issues on any other games, and I can upload videos and do so much with this really, really fast that I don't understand why it would be a problem. Let me know in the comments if you guys are having those same issues. Nonetheless, unfortunately, that's all we've got time for today. If you haven't already, make sure you're smashing that like button, subscribing with post notifications turned on. It'd be so greatly appreciated. Thank you for being such an amazing community. Like, subscribe, and as always, I'll see you in the clouds.